If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen.
She's something else.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com. I'm your host, Blake Shepard, and today we are counting down our top picks for the top 10 mouth-watering Food Wars moments.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content.
For this list, we're looking at the most iconic and impactful scenes to come out of this delicious anime. Just add the stock, ingredients, and seasonings to the food jar and voila! Prepare yourselves, and your stomachs, for a whole bunch of scrumptious spoilers ahead. Or at least, try to hang on to your peanut butter covered tentacles. Number 10. Soma meets Erina. The first encounter between our favorite underdog and the holder of the God Tongue may have been somewhat sour given Erina's prejudices, but it still served to highlight just how Soma was someone you should never underestimate. Please, enjoy! Putting his own spin on rice, the result is so delicious that it's almost more than Erina can bear. While she still finds it in herself to shoot him down, it's fair to say that this fateful meeting served as the foundation for their future relationship as Totsuki Academy's most adorable frenemies.
Disgusting!
Number 9. Soma versus Terunori. This wasn't so much a battle of cooking as it was a battle of restaurants. With the Moon Banquet Festival underway, Soma finds himself going to war with the 8th seed of the Elite 10. While Terunori has a legion of cooks under his command, as well as the ideal establishment, Soma still manages to pull one out of the bag by relying on his friends and experience working in his diner. Watching everyone pitch in to create such a wonderful setting from practically nothing was a wholly satisfying sight, further proof that Soma's magnetic charm was a deadlier ingredient than Terunori's vast resources. Number 8. 200 servings in 30 minutes. During the last stage of the training camp, a lapse in judgment proves fatal when Soma discovers his dish has been rendered inedible. I can keep putting them out all I want, but if they collapse before the customers eat them, it won't make any difference. With only half an hour to serve 200 guests, Soma has to make the mother of all comebacks, or risk expulsion. So what does he do? He kicks into high gear and cooks like a freaking boss. He's fast! This kid's got some skills! Managing to whip up an amazing souffle omelette, Soma passes by the skin of his teeth thanks to the exceptional quality of his food, not to mention his flair for the dramatic.
Soma Yukihira, you've served 200.
Number 7. Soma versus Ikumi. By far one of the most voluptuous students to attend Totsuki, Ikumi was a femme fatale in every sense of the word. As Erina's henchwoman, it didn't take her long before she found herself engaging in a food war with Soma. Despite the immense size of her, talent when it came to cooking meat, she was defeated regardless thanks to Soma's broader knowledge. The cook-off by itself is fun and engaging, but where this confrontation really shines is how Soma unintentionally ends up helping her settle some deep-rooted issues. Oh, and she totally falls for him by the end of it. Look forward to working with you. Okay, sweet meat? Number 6. Soma versus Alice. Armed with the latest culinary technology, as well as an incredible knowledge of molecular gastronomy, Erina's cousin was not so much a cook as she was a scientist. One no wannabe chef would want to cross.
Well, who's ready for lunch?
While she seems to have Soma outclassed, he manages to provide a little education of his own. But there should be more. Something that lies beyond taste. We're not kidding here. His bento proves to be so good that not only does it secure him his first victory in autumn election, but it helps Alice come to terms with her insecurities about living in Erina's shadow. Geez, Soma, any more of this and you'll have a harem before you know it.
Thank you.
That was pretty fun, wasn't it? Number 5. Soma versus Eishi. So close, yet so far.
上等っす。やってやろうじゃないっすか。第一隻との一騎打ち。
After being clued in that Central's ultimate goal is the eradication of all non-gourmet food establishments, Soma basically says screw that and challenges his strongest opponent to date, the first seed of the Elite 10. In spite of using all his talents to create a stunning dish, he ultimately fails before Ishii's unparalleled culinary might.
司英氏の皿ですわ。
While the white knight of the table may have knocked the wind out of his sails, this only served to drive Soma further to becoming a better chef.
次は必ずあの頂にたどり着く。
Number 4. Megumi versus Ryo. Aww, our little cherub has finally grown up. After making it to the latter stage of the autumn elections, Megumi finds herself taking on the mad dog that is Ryo in a battle of fish. Imbued by the confidence Soma and the rest of her friends have given her, she pushes aside her timidity and lets loose her own dish.
You're the one who is blind. At the very least, everything I've come across has been anything but garbage.
What follows is perhaps the series' greatest visual gag, as the two of them engage in a JoJo-style battle, with their ingredients coming to life and beating the ever-loving crap out of each other. Talk about a standoff. Number 3. Soma and Megumi versus Kojiro. It's fair to say that Soma is above all else a pretty chill guy. You can insult him or his cooking and he'll just laugh it off. However, should you go out of your way to insult and degrade his friends, then oh boy, you are in for it.
I will use my rights as head chef to cut you loose along with your girlfriend.
What'd you say? After Totsuki alumni Kojiro humiliates and threatens to expel Megumi, Soma steps in and challenges him to a food war, risking expulsion in the process. You ready to do this?
I am.
This fiery exchange leads to the two of them giving it their all against the former first seat. And while they fail to win, they do manage to somewhat earn the Master Chef's respect in the process.
Soma Yukihira, huh?
Number 2. Soma versus Eizan. From the very beginning, the Elite 10's 9th seed has proved himself to be a grade A asshole who only cares about profit. Wholly embracing Central's ideals, he was more than happy to win food wars by openly bribing the judges. And surprise, surprise, he also happened to have a major hate boner for Soma. With his dormitory under threat, Soma has no choice but to challenge Eizan to a one-sided cook-off.
いただきます。
While the odds couldn't be more stacked against him, he still finds a way to secure an overwhelming victory, thanks to sheer lusciousness of his dish. Honestly, the only thing more satisfying than the food is seeing Eizan's defeated expression. Number 1. Soma versus Akira versus Ryo.
Let the cooking begin!
The three-way finale of the autumn elections did not disappoint, with our three chefs contrasting each other in backgrounds, styles, and reasons for winning. This battle turned out to be a feast on every single level.
May I present to you my charred sorry carpaccio?
Soma may have ended up losing, but in the process earned himself two rivals, a new direction to take his cooking, as well as acknowledgement from the rest of Totsuki's once dismissive student body. One thing's for sure, you're going to have a hard time deciding which dish looked tastier after seeing this culinary clash.
You think you can actually do better than
Don't
me?
talk with your mouth full! You lost your success at maybe.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is Blake Shepard signing off. Be sure to go check out my new original animated project, Robot Girl Chronicles, at patreon.com/robotgirl.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.